Day one of the NFL draft is behind us. I'm here with Jim Cramer. Jim, did not come as a surprise to most that Jadeveon Clowney was chosen as the first overall pick by the Houston Texans.
The Texans are remarkable. I met J.J. Watt last Saturday night, and he's a beast. He's just a beast. This team has done a lot of good work in the offseason. The Eagles will play the Texans, and I'm not that happy about that because the Texans were easy to beat. They might return to their form of a couple years ago. So that was a good move by the Texans.
How about Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, going for the 22nd pick overall? Look, that was a surprise to many.
We've learned that the Foles model, not the Vic model, to be parochial and be Philadelphian, is what works. In other words, the scramble quarterback gets hurt. Look, RG3. Hurt, okay? Vic, vulnerable. It's two steps back and toss that people want. So I think that there's a sense that Johnny Football is too fragile for the NFL, and I'm not going to disagree with that.
There's a lot of talk about measurables when it comes to these picks, that Johnny Football doesn't represent, the typical prototype of an NFL quarterback, and that could play into the psychology.
Look, he could be, Russell Wilson is along those lines. I imagine meet Russell Wilson, too, this weekend, and Russell Wilson is kind of the paradigm of the guy who's really just not that important, but he can get loose, okay? Kaepernick, not that important, get loose. I think the idea is that he's more, that Johnny Football is Kaepernick and he's Wilson. I like an in-the-pocket quarterback because I think that if you can get play action going, I'm fine. I want the quarterback to get rid of the ball. I don't want him to hold the ball because the NFL is so brutal that guys get hurt. Kaepernick and Wilson have been very lucky. But I saw Vic get knocked out many times, and I do not want a quarterback who's not durable.
Right, someone Manziel's size could easily get hurt.
Look, the guy is not even 6 feet. You just got to be careful. The NFL is quick and they're big.
Any other surprises?
Well, for me, I thought that there would have been more. I know the wide receivers are so deep that people are thinking, well, you know what, I don't need to pick a lot of wide receivers. There's still a lot of good ones left. Round two is going to be more important than I thought. There's a lot of quarterbacks and wide receivers left. And how about the fact that no running back has been picked?
Very interesting.
So I think this is a very odd draft. A lot of people realize that defense wins games. To me, this is the draft that's a revenge of the Seahawks. We all realize now that the Seahawks won on D. Like I said, Russell Wilson, not the guy. I happen to like Marshawn Lynch, but they didn't have a really good pass program. So what's happened is people are saying, listen, running back maybe no, wide receiver maybe no. You need D. And D wins games. It's a Seahawks model that everybody is playing with.
All right. Well, we'll watch what happens in day two. Thanks so much, Jim Cramer. I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.